Every day I receive comments and questions on my videos from singers who continue to struggle with voice strain and a feeling of constriction within their throat and larynx. So I think it might be time to do another practical video about relieving voice strain. I hope you'll stick around because today we'll be crying our way through the video. Intrigued? Good.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
G'day, my name is Dr. Dan and I'm a contemporary singing voice specialist. It's my job to help you realise the full potential of your singing voice. But you can't achieve your full potential, vocally speaking, if your voice locks up every time you sing. The good news is it doesn't need to be this way. You can learn to use your voice in a balanced and efficient manner using a wide variety of techniques cleverly designed to get the most out of your singing voice. Take for example the focus of this video, voice constriction. There are many excellent ways to train the voice to sing with better balance, but today we are going to zone in on a vocal quality known as cry. Now, the cry voice quality is a part of the Estill Voice Training Method. Internationally respected singing teacher Dr. Gillian Kayes, in her superb book Singing and the Actor, defines cry quality as being characterised by a tilted larynx. The thyroid cartilage is tilted forward and thin vocal folds. The larynx is in rest or high position depending on the pitch. Subglottal pressure is lower than in speech quality but higher than in falsetto. Dr. Kayes goes on to note that the sound quality of cry is typically quiet, clear and, in her words, somewhat rounded in quality. When we start doing an exercise together in a moment, you may recognise the sound as being not dissimilar to what some people refer to as mix, and that is because the sound is often lighter, sitting in the upper register of the voice. Now, this cry quality can be used as an intentional resonance setup and is particularly helpful when it comes to stylistically orientating the voice to ballads, but it's also beneficial when technically negotiating high-intensity phrases. Let's give you an example. Have a listen to how I might use a cry quality in this section of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Now, I was over-exaggerating for the purpose of the video, so I hope you could hear the way I was setting up my vocal onsets so that I was crying throughout. I want you to quickly rewind the video and have another listen to the example, paying particular attention to the start of the words tied, kitchen, cut, hair, from, and hallelujah. Could you hear the way my voice commenced each of those words with a cry-like quality? Now, in this instance, I'm using the cry quality to create emotional intensity, but from a technical standpoint, it has another significant benefit. Cry voice quality helps my voice to maintain muscular balance by not allowing too much tension to build and overwhelm the mechanism. You might like to sing the same Hallelujah text yourself, seeing if you can add the cry quality to the start of the 6 words I identified. Be careful though, because cry has a closely related cousin called sob. Dr. Kayes notes that with sob, the larynx is lowered. Because of the lower laryngeal position, you will need to stabilise the head and neck in sob. Sob is dark, quiet and intense. A sub voice quality has its place, but it's not our focus in this video. So as we proceed into the exercise we're about to do together, be careful not to allow your sound to become too quiet or dark, and make sure your laryngeal position doesn't lower. Remember, our use of the cry in this instance is going to be about tension release within the larynx, so a lowered larynx may not prove as useful. So I want us to find the cry posture by creating a whimpering sound similar to a puppy's cry. Do your best to position the whimpering sound in your upper register, but not so high as to be in your falsetto or flute range. You'll notice that the sound commences with a moment of slight pressure, immediately followed by a light, thin fold adduction, resulting in the short whimper. Now try doing the whimper again, but this time start high but bring each subsequent whimper down gradually in pitch. Now let's try the same voice quality on a single vowel, also descending in pitch. Ya, 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 ya. This may prove to be a little harder and may take some practice for you to achieve the right balance. As you continue to explore the cry voice quality, remember, we are aiming to have a sense of release within the larynx. If you feel at any point that your voice is actually doing the opposite and getting tighter, then stop, swallow, and try again. You can continue to develop your tension management by watching this short playlist of videos where I outline some other helpful exercises for vocal fold retraction and constriction relief. I'll see you again soon. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.